word.
A train! A model train! This is a perfect present! I love trains!
We knew you'd love it.
But how? How did you know I'd love it?
You've always loved trains. Do you remember when you were little, you used to push your brothers in a train in those parades?
Uh-huh.
Just last week, you had so much fun riding that train in the park.
Uh-huh.
And your pretend house looks like a train.
Uh-huh.
Well, that's how we knew you would like a model train.
You were right! I'm going to play with it right now!
Before you go, I want you to tell me the train safety rules that we've worked on.
Uh-huh.
Toy trains are fun, but real trains can be dangerous.
Never walk on or beside the tracks. Do not throw rocks or put anything on the tracks. It is dangerous and it is against the law. You should only cross a track at railroad crossings and stop when the lights are flashing.
Good. And what are some things to remember about trains?
It is really hard for a train to stop, and trains can't move to the side to keep from hitting you. Trains are wider than their tracks. Most trains are at least 3 feet wider than the track on each side. That's why you shouldn't stand next to the tracks. No one knows when trains are coming through. Freight trains don't have set schedules. If the gates are down, the road is closed. You have to stop and wait until the gates open and the red lights stop flashing. And you should never try to race a train to a highway crossing. And it's really hard to tell how fast the train is going and how far away it is. And lots of times there are more than one set of tracks at a crossing. And Mr. Kippy's birthday is on June 16th.
That's good, Mr. Kippy. I don't think you need to remind us about your birthday, though.
When was that date again?
See, I'm going to go work on my train. I've been working on the railroad all the livelong day. I've been working on the railroad to pass the time away. Don't you hear the whistle blowing? Rise up early in the morn. Don't you hear the captain shouting? Dinah, blow your horn. Dinah, won't you blow? Dinah, won't you blow? Dinah, won't you blow your horn? Dinah, won't you blow? Dinah, won't you blow? Dinah, won't you blow your horn? Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah. Someone's in the kitchen, I know. Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah, strumming on the old banjo. Fee-fi, Philly-I-O, fee-fi, Philly-I-O, fee-fi, Philly-I-O, strumming on the old banjo. Welcome to my railroad safety school. Pay attention, dear bear. Never walk on or beside the tracks. Number 2, do not throw rocks or put anything on the tracks. It is dangerous and it is against the law. Dear bear, are you paying attention? Rule number 3, you should only cross a track at railroad crossings. Number 4, stop when the lights are flashing. Dear bear, wake up! Dear bear! Now I'm gonna have to start all over again.
Dear Bear, I don't want these rules to be boring, so I made up a song, and I got my group, the Mr. Kippy and the Locomotives, to play with me.
Keep away from the track, keep away from the railroad track. Keep away from the track, keep away from the railroad track. Don't put stuff on the track, don't put stuff on the railroad track. Don't put stuff on the track, don't put stuff on the railroad track. You should only cross at a railroad crossing. You should only cross at a railroad crossing. Stop when the lights are flashing, stop when the lights are flashing, stop when the lights are flashing, stop when the lights are flashing. Keep away from the track, keep away from the railroad track. Keep away from the track, keep away from the railroad track. Don't put stuff on the track, don't put stuff on the railroad track. Don't put stuff on the track, don't put stuff on the railroad track. You should only cross at a railroad crossing. You should only cross at a railroad crossing. Stop when the lights are flashing, stop when the lights are flashing, stop when the lights are flashing, stop when the lights are flashing. Dear bear, this is the engine. It pulls or pushes a train, a freight train. Freight is the stuff that a train moves. You can also call this a locomotive. This is the boxcar. It has a roof and the sides open to move the freight in and out. This is a flatbed. It doesn't have any sides or a top. This is a tank car. It's a big tank that holds liquid or gas. This is a hopper car. You can open up the bottom and all the stuff that's inside falls through there. This is a gondola. It's a freight car with really low sides and no top. This is a caboose. It's a car on a train where all the workers stay. This one is red. A little red caboose. I'm gonna make a train. Little red caboose, choo choo choo, little red caboose, choo choo choo, little red caboose behind the train. Smokestack on its back, choo choo choo, coming down the track, choo choo choo, little red caboose behind the train. Boom, boom. Faster! Little red caboose, choo-choo, little red caboose, choo-choo, little red caboose behind the train. Spokes that got its back, choo-choo, coming down the track, choo-choo, little red caboose behind the train. Boom, boom. Faster! Little red caboose, choo-choo, little red caboose, choo-choo, little red caboose behind the train. Spokes that got its back, choo-choo, coming down the track, choo-choo, little red caboose behind the train. Boom, boom. Faster!
Little red caboose, choo-choo, little red caboose, choo-choo, little red caboose behind the train. Folks that got its back, choo-choo, coming down the track, choo-choo, little red caboose behind the train. Boom, boom.
Faster!
Little red caboose, choo-choo, little red caboose, choo-choo, little red caboose behind the train. Folks that got its back, choo-choo, coming down the track, choo-choo, little red caboose behind the train. Boom, boom.
This is my pretend train station. Down by the station early in the morning, see the little puffer bellies all in a row. See the engine driver pull the little handle, chug chug toot toot, off we go. Warnings that a train is coming. Railroad signs, crossbuck signs, flashing red lights, gates are down, and a train whistle. Things to remember. It is really hard for a train to stop, and trains can't move to the side to keep from hitting you. Most trains are at least 3 feet wider than the track on each side. That's why you shouldn't stand next to the tracks. No one knows when trains are coming through. Freight trains don't have set schedules. If the gates are down, the road is closed. You have to stop and wait until the gates open and the red lights stop flashing. Never try to race a train to a crossing. You have to look for that other track. And now, our train safety choir. I'm conducting.
Keep away from the railroad track. Keep away from the railroad track. Don't put stuff on the railroad track. Don't put stuff on the railroad track. cross at railroad crossing. You should only cross at railroad crossing. Stop when the lights are flashing, stop when the lights are flashing, stop when the lights are flashing, stop when the lights are flashing. Keep away from the railroad track. Keep away from the railroad track. Don't put stuff on the railroad track. Don't put stuff on the railroad track. You should only cross the railroad track. You should only cross the railroad track. Keep away from the railroad track. Keep away from the railroad track. Don't put stuff on the railroad track. Don't put stuff on the railroad track. You should only cross the railroad crossing
When lights are flashing,
You should only cross the railroad crossing.
when the lights are flashing,
Stop when the lights are flashing, stop when the lights are flashing, stop when the lights are flashing, stop when the lights are flashing. Keep away from the railroad track. Keep away from the railroad track. Don't put stuff on the railroad track. Don't put stuff on the railroad track. You should only cross the railroad crossing. You should only cross the railroad crossing. Stop when the lights are flashing. 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 Keep away from the railroad track. Keep away from the railroad track. Don't put stuff on the railroad track. Don't put stuff on the railroad track. You should only cross the railroad track. You should only cross the railroad track. Keep away from the railroad track. Keep away from the railroad track. Don't put stuff on the railroad track. Don't put stuff on the railroad track. You should only cross the railroad crossing. You should only cross the railroad crossing. Stop when the lights are flashing. Stop when the lights are flashing. Stop when the lights are flashing. Stop when the lights are flashing.
Well, I better go in and eat. Thanks for choosing to watch my train movie. Be careful around trains.